The solar system. The Sun is a ball of fire and main source of energy to the Earth. The Sun, 8 planets along with their moons and the dwarf planets form the solar system. In actual, the Sun belongs to a big family of stars known as the Milky Way galaxy. By using a telescope, we can see a part of our galaxy. It appears to be white. This led to its name, Milky Way. No more. A group of stars is called a galaxy. Millions of galaxies together form the universe. The solar system is formed by the Sun, Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, dwarf planets and moons of the planets. Sun. The Sun is situated at the center of the solar system and acts as the head of the system. It is the only star of the solar system and source of light and heat energy to others. Planets of solar system revolve around the Sun. No more. Because of nuclear fusion reaction, hydrogen gets converted into helium at the center of the Sun. Due to this, temperature at the surface of the Sun is very high. At the surface, it is about 6,000 degrees Celsius. Mercury. Mercury, also known as the god of travel, is the closest planet to the Sun. It is also the smallest planet of the solar system. It revolves around the Sun in just 88 Earth days, which is fastest among all the planets of the solar system. Venus. Venus, also known as the evening star and morning star, is the second closest planet to the Sun. It is the hottest planet of the solar system. Due to excess of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere, it is also known as the deadliest planet of the solar system. It is covered with a thick layer of gases, due to which it appears shiny. Venus rotates around the Sun in 224.7 Earth days. It rotates in the opposite direction of most of the planets. Earth. The Earth, also known as the blue planet, is the third closest planet to the Sun. Around 70% of the Earth's surface is covered with water. Due to this, it appears blue from the outer space. Climate of the Earth is mild, that is, neither too cold nor too hot, which makes it suitable for human beings. The Earth is only known planet where life exists. The Earth revolves around the Sun in 365.25 days. Mars. Mars, also known as the red planet, is the fourth closest planet to the Sun. Soil and rocks present on Mars are red in color. Mars is half the size of the Earth. It revolves around the Sun in 688 Earth days. On Mars, water exists in the form of ice at poles. Mars is a planet which is similar in some aspects to the Earth. It has very hot days and cold nights. According to scientific proofs and theories, Mars is the only planet besides the Earth where life may exist. No more. Due to presence of iron oxide on its surface, Mars appears red in color. Jupiter. Jupiter, also known as the principal god, is the fifth closest planet to the Sun. It is a giant gaseous planet made up of hydrogen and helium. It has no surface. That is why it is impossible to land on Jupiter. It is also the fastest spinning planet, due to which a striped pattern of clouds surrounds it. Jupiter revolves around the Sun in 11.86 Earth years. No more. Jupiter is over twice the size of all other planets combined. Saturn. Saturn, also known as the planet with rings, is the sixth closest planet to the Sun. It is the second largest planet of the solar system after Jupiter. Similar to Jupiter, Saturn is also a giant gas planet. Rings present around the Saturn are made up of rocks, dust, and ice. It revolves around the Sun in 10,759 Earth days or 29.5 Earth years. Uranus. Uranus is a giant ice planet, is second farthest planet from the Sun in solar system. It is third largest planet of the solar system. It appears greenish blue in color due to presence of methane. It has the coldest planetary atmosphere in the solar system with the minimum temperature of 49 Kelvin, that is equal to minus 224 degrees Celsius. Uranus revolves around the Sun in 84 Earth years. Neptune. Neptune, another giant ice planet, is the farthest planet from the Sun in the solar system. Atmosphere of Neptune is similar to that of Uranus. It is the fourth largest planet of the solar system. Due to presence of methane, it appears blue. Neptune revolves around the Sun in 164.79 Earth years. Dwarf Planet. Dwarf planet is defined as a planetary mass object between the planet and natural satellite. Same as planets, dwarf planets also revolve around the Sun. In 2006, Pluto was redefined as a dwarf planet. Ceres and Eris are some other dwarf planets. No more. On August 24, 2006, the International Astronomical Union (IAU) categorized Pluto as a dwarf planet, along with Ceres and Eris. Satellites. Objects revolving around a planet in an orbit are known as satellites. Satellites may be natural or artificial. For example, the Moon is the only natural satellite of the Earth. The Earth has many artificial satellites which were launched in space on various occasions. Unlike the Earth, many planets have more than one moon. Planets like Mercury and Venus do not have any natural satellite. No more. Aryabhat was the first Indian artificial satellite, named after an eminent mathematician, launched in 1975. Moon. The Moon is the only natural satellite of the Earth. It is the nearest planetary object to the Earth. Unlike the Earth, there is no atmosphere on the Moon. That is why we observe a lot of variation between day and night temperature of the Moon. During noon, temperature on the Moon can be as high as 100 degrees Celsius, and it becomes as low as minus 173 degrees Celsius during night. The Moon revolves around the Earth and takes around 28 days to complete one revolution. It also rotates on its own axis and takes nearly equal time to complete one rotation. That is why only one side of the Moon is visible to us. The shape of the Moon changes with every passing night. When the Moon appears complete, it is called full moon. After that, it grows or becomes smaller. About 2 weeks later, the Moon disappears. It is called new moon. Again, after this stage, the Moon starts growing until full moon. This whole stage-wise change in shape of the Moon is known as phases of the Moon. Surface of the Moon is made up of rocks and dust. Formation of Moon was similar to that of the Earth. It was very hot millions of years ago. With the passage of time, it slowly cooled down. There are many volcanoes on the moon. When they erupted and their lava cooled, it formed dark patches. These dark patches appear clearly on the surface of moon in full moon night. No more. The moon does not have its own light. It appears shiny due to reflection of sunlight. Telescope. Telescope is an instrument which is used by astronomers to see distant celestial bodies. A telescope consists of a number of lenses with different diameters. It is also used by naval forces. Movements of the Earth. The Earth continuously revolves around the Sun. At the same time, it also rotates on its own axis. These two different motions of the Earth are responsible for change of day and night and seasons too. Spinning of the Earth on its own axis is known as rotation. The Earth rotates on its axis from west to east. It completes one rotation on its own axis in 24 hours. Due to rotation of the Earth, day and night occur. The Earth revolves around the Sun in a fixed orbit. This is known as the revolution of the Earth. The Earth completes one revolution in 365 days and 6 hours. This time span is called as the Earth year. Amazing fact! The Sun currently fuses about 600 million tons of hydrogen into helium every second, converting 4 million tons of matter into energy every second as a result.